they pushed a new version of the software, a patch or whatever it was, that had hackers code in it, and it just created a huge mess in the market.
Yeah, obviously, I mean, the big difference is that one was an accident and one was
on purpose,
right? So I think that
could
was
have been caught, right? The SolarWinds could have, if they had something similar to what you explained, they probably could have caught that code before pushing out, or no?
Maybe. Very frequently, when hackers infect a device, what they'll do is they'll actually stay dormant for a while. So although the code's there, it'll be asleep until they wake it up with a control server. And so you may not have actually caught that, depending on how the hacker actually had designed their malware. But they'll normally, again, keep it asleep, allow it to spread, and then once you've got it maximum deployment of it, that's when they'll wake it up.
True. We hope that doesn't happen again, but I think one of the things we know in the market is not about if, but when we're going to have things like this.
Yeah, right? Absolutely.
And what else can you share with us about new things coming for Syxsense? We have probably a lot of our partners, MSSPs, listening to us, so they always ask us about it. We always say, we can't share much, so what can be shared and what can't, so tell us.
As always, we've got a lot of exciting stuff coming, so we're working in areas around. We're known today around endpoint vulnerability scanning, but we all know as well that it's not just PCs, desktop servers, Windows, Mac, Linux devices that are connected to the network, connected to your corporate data, but there are now many other types of devices, everything from door locking systems, cameras,
refrigerators,
that's absolutely. Yeah. And each of those types of devices are a potential point of entry into your organization. So we're doing a lot of R&D work as well around the best way to handle not just the discovery of those assets, which we do today, by the way. You can discover those with Syxsense today, but looking at how we can help organizations secure those devices. And that's a challenge because there aren't the standards in IoT that you have in management of PCs, desktops, and servers. So that's a big problem that we're helping, hopefully be helping companies with in the future.
What can you share about the new features that have been and will be added with the partnership with Absolute?
Oh, yeah. So really exciting. So at RSA this year, back in May, we announced a partnership with Absolute Security. And Absolute Security is a security resilience company, if you're not familiar with them. They're unique in that they have software that's embedded into the BIOS, the hardware of over 600 million PCs. So most major hardware manufacturers embed Absolute Security's software onto their devices. And it sits there dormant until you wake it up. But they're probably best known for their ability to track a device, similar to if you have a car, right, and the car gets stolen, you can kind of track through GPS, et cetera, see where the device or where that car's gone. Well, they have very similar capabilities if you're an Absolute customer, where they can wake up that code on the chipset and allow you to actually track where the device actually is. More recently, they've also added the ability to monitor agents that are running on the endpoints as well.